DJ Uiagalelei is benched in Clemson's close win against Syracuse. We got to talk about what it means. It's Felix Sharp at Sharp Review on Twitter for CampusToCanton.com. If you like this video, please consider hitting the like button and subscribing to the channel so you never miss any of the content that we're dropping. And you probably want to subscribe to the channel so you can figure out how you can win one of our signed Jackson Smith and Jigba jersey, a signed Bijan Robinson jersey, or a signed Jordan Addison jersey. I almost forgot here. There is a video that I will put in the description box so you can take a look at that and see how you can win. You don't got to be a member of CampusToCanton.com. Let's talk a little bit about DJ Uiagalelei, the number 2 quarterback in that class of 2020, right there with Bryce Young. And then we saw him play in that COVID-shortened 2020 season, coming in for Trevor Lawrence against NC State, against Notre Dame. Looked excellent last year, down year. And then this year, a lot of the draftnik community, they said, hey, we're seeing a resurgent season because statistically he looked a little bit better. I tried to throw some cold water on that. This is still a player who doesn't improvise well. You have to get the ball out of his hands really, really quick. He's good on RPOs, on those reads and throwing, but if he has to hold the ball at all, his mechanics seem to kind of just fall off, and he's not very good. Well, after a 3-turnover performance, 2 interceptions, and a fumble lost, which led to Clemson being down at home to Syracuse, he was benched for Cade Klubnik. Now, what are the implications moving forward? Dabo Swinney has already said that DJ Uiagalelei has his vote of confidence, and you knew that they were probably going to stick with him if you watched this game. They just relied on the run. Cade Klubnik only threw the ball 4 times. His best play in that game was probably the personal foul call that wasn't a personal foul along the right sideline there where they got a first down. The momentum of this game really changed therein. But this is what I think is going to happen moving forward. Clemson is probably going to try to play games so that they don't lose and rely on that defense, rely on that front 7. Guys like KJ Henry, Brian Brzee, Miles Murphy. They can play games that way and just run the ball, don't commit turnovers. Between Phil Maffa and Will Shipley, they Clemson had 45 attempts yesterday. They had 60 rushing attempts all along. And so they get a bye week this week, and then on November 5th, they play Notre Dame. Let's see what the offense looks like there. When we have our scripted plays, are they that first 15 to 20 plays? Are they play action, throwing it deep to guys like Antonio Williams? Are they keeping the ball on the ground and running read option with DJ Uiagalelei, who isn't that great of an athlete? I think that's what we're going to see, though. I think that's what we're going to see. Rely on this defense. Don't commit turnovers. Don't put your team in a bad position, and let's just keep winning games until we get to the playoff. Let's get ourselves in the playoffs. That's what I would do if I was Dabo Swinney. Personally, that's what I would do. I would not put the ball in the hands of DJ Uiagalelei. As far as his value specifically, I think we can take him being an NFL draft quarterback or a potential 2023 guy off the table. DJ Uiagalelei is going to come back next year. I personally don't see a quarterback that's going to get taken before day 3 in the NFL draft should he decide to declare this year. So I think he's coming back, which sets up an interesting dynamic in the spring, coming January when we get to spring ball, between Cade Klubnik and DJU. Cade Klubnik, very good player in his own right, won the Elite 11, a 5-star player. There were expectations that Cade Klubnik would take this job earlier, but it took until week 8 against Clemson where they had to put in Cade Klubnik. Now, we've seen Dabo Swinney do this before. He did it with Kelly Bryant. Kelly Bryant, successful quarterback in his own right before he gave way to Trevor Lawrence. Now, I don't know if Cade Klubnik is a Trevor Lawrence-level player, but Clemson still believes that they're going to win the ACC. They still believe that they're a playoff contender. And quite frankly, they're right with that defense. I don't know if they have it offensively every single week, but defensively, they're going to have it. So you can't have your quarterback put your team in a bad position. But DJU, I think it's done as far as, us considering him to be some sort of elite level quarterback prospect. Hopefully it didn't take until now for you to come to the same conclusion, but I don't know. Let me know. Let me know in the comments about what you think about DJU. What is this offense going to look like moving forward? All right. Peace.